I think I am now. So anyhow, on my TV, here's like some of the channels that I'm talking about, where this is this was the first channel, and you can see it says Under the Hood, and he's talking about Zachary Michael. But you can look at the guy.
The fact that you're now
Can you see the guy on the TV screen?
Oh, she's always done this one.
See, he's wearing that pink shirt that says, "Why are you so obsessed with me?" And that's the one Amber Lynn Reid got. And then what's so funny is that, Hey Lordy, it's Jordy had a live stream. Like if I am up for it, I'll put that on, and that's like 2 to 3 hours of a live stream, and the chat is real funny to watch. Jordy is funny. He gets a lot of money on gifted memberships and stuff. I'm trying to find. This is my history, so it should all be in here. This is like where Beck said, Amber Lynn would look at your cell phone and see what you've been watching on YouTube to make sure you weren't watching any reaction videos. I don't see anything here. I don't even remember any of this stuff. So there's there are lots of icons in Girl World. Here's one of them, I think. Kermit, that's Karina Kaboom. Pookie, can I call you Perky? For the low introductory price of one Kermit, so she's funny. And then, of course, the guy that got me started on all of this would be here. Mr. Snowflake. You see where it says, so I got that on the, what do they call that? Like you go to their channel and then you go to their merchandise. That's what it is, it's merch. And, I have mixed feelings about liking to watch the shows, because it's like, when I was in my 30s and I'd go to the grocery store, I'd get a National Enquirer, and I liked reading it, but I didn't want anybody to know I read it. And I think that's kind of the same with this. It's a guilty pleasure. Like when I went on vacation, I go out to California to stay with my son and everything, and here's the ankle. He's funny. He's got a dog named Goo. And then Under the Hood, that's the second channel for Snowflake Studios. He's got a really extensive library. And then there's Hecticana. He just did, I gave him a thanks because he did the picture of the washcloth on the corner of the sink that had been dipped into a jar of Nutella. And that's self-explanatory. Oh, I know what I wanted to do is, I don't know, I doubt Amber Lynn would ever, of course, see this, because I'm just a little, you see this? These are disposable wipes. I would not flush them. It says flushable, but I would not. These are the big ones. This is in America. You can get these. And so if hygiene is an issue, these are, wow, I'm having trouble just opening the package, which is par for the course for somebody my age. But they're nice and big, and then what I do is I have a little trash basket that has the lid on it. And so if I have, that's just because it's the first one. But these tear off, and then you can clean yourself up. Sometimes my bowels get messed up, and I have to take the cure. I have to take the cure. And then her problem is that to eat all the food to maintain a 540-pound body weight, she's eating huge quantities of DoorDash. Let me see if I can show you anything else. Do I have anything else, Girl World? I don't know. But I live alone. I used to be in the military. That's when I was a young woman. I was in 21. And then that's my baby. Her name is Cara because she's the color of a caramel brown. I've got my bird feeders. And then this room gets some nice light. I need to go out and feed my squirrels. I don't have like a real squirrel, but I call him my squirrel. He comes to my driveway and I get these nuts. And then when I see him, he's just a gray squirrel. I have red squirrels in the yard too. So I just throw them down the driveway like this, and the squirrel hears the sound of the walnuts hitting the driveway, and then he comes over to eat them. There he is. He got a nut. And I see the daffodil bulbs. Come get my mail from the mailbox. I'm gonna turn 68 this year. I'm retired. There's another squirrel. And my joints hurt. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna do a fake little choosy game. It's amazing that you can know so much about some person on the internet, huh? There's my dog. See her in the door waiting for me? I gotta clean all this up. So if I was to play choosy, I would be like ibuprofen or Tylenol, because at my age, everything kind of hurts. And come on, they took me and everybody else at the Veterans Administration. Everybody was taken off of hydrocodone and other painkillers. There was my other dog. That was my special dog that I had for like 15 years. And, I bought these I saw that there were YouTube videos about how to paint with watercolors. So I got this little palette here, and then you do a swatch test. And then what I did was I ordered more brushes, because this comes with these two, and then these, and then I got watercolor paper. They have little books where you paint in the little books. So anyhow, there's like a whole how-to. So I figured, even though I'm old, like, I can learn how to, you put the water on the paper, you wet the paintbrush first, and then like different strokes and things. I thought it might be kind of fun to do that. But I ordered a thing to hold the paintbrushes, and I ordered like some of the bigger paintbrushes. So I'll probably play around with that in the next couple of weeks. And I just wanted to make a video and say hi to Snowflake and the Ankle and Karina, Narc Alert, Zachary Michael, Alex is shook, Michael B. Petty, Salty Crab, and everybody that has done, you know, Lynn, Reid opening Torrid bags, or being rude to Becky for 20 minutes. Hecticana, he's more of a newer station. And
don't think she understands what is wrong or why we are so critical.
You know, the thing is I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder by a psychiatrist back in 1989. And it's a cluster of behaviors. And I had that mood swings, the labile, which is a kind of a benchmark, hallmark for BPD, where your mood can change very quickly. And it's usually from an outside influence. Somebody will say something, or you'll hear a song come on the radio or something, and you're immediately thinking about something else. So you go from being, a happy, talkative person to crying, or, you're going to get sick or something because you're so upset about something. I've watched that show, Oh My God. He does like year in reviews. But yeah, so I'm on YouTube all day. I sit in this stupid recliner, and the journals, that was funny. Zachary Michael did a clapback where he did, I couldn't have possibly gone on Instagram because I was at a birthday party. And then he opens up a journal, and he had like a chart. Oh, it was funny. And it was like low-key intelligent parody, and it was really, really funny. And so you guys' creativity is just amazing, all of you. And you talk about each other, so you watch each other. See, he's got a Kermit too. Look at that. He's got a Kermit and a salty crab on his desk. But when I went to visit my family, I told them, this is my guilty pleasure. I watched this fat girl on YouTube. And, at some point, she's going to have a massive heart attack because her heart has to pump blood through basically 3 human beings. If you took 3 200-pound men, put them on a scale, you'd have like 600 pounds worth of human beings. So her one heart has to push blood through enough veins and arteries, or through all the arteries, you know, and the circulatory system. And, you know, she's already eating a very high sodium diet, and she's not drinking water. She's not eating fresh fruit and vegetables. And so, you know, her lab work is probably kind of interesting, but her body's already compensated for it because she's been at this for years. But I don't like her, and I don't. There's hardly anything there to like. And as far as feeling sorry for her, the way she victimizes the people that are with her in her life, I just can't. I just can't get behind that. And to come onto YouTube and say you're a weight loss channel, and then to go from 380 pounds to 574.2. I mean, that's obnoxious. That really is. And this bullshit of, you know, putting girlfriends. Oh, she's a lesbian too. Not that that matters much, but anyhow, so you've got a mentally ill person with an eating disorder, eating mukbangs on YouTube, and being compensated with money that she orders DoorDash. Now, I pretty much stay at home. I'm 67. I'll be 68 this year. And I'm home. I take care of a yard. I, you know, manage a house on my own. I own it as far as, you know, I'm paying the mortgage or whatever. She did work at one time with Becky. She had that government job, and she had that job working as a personal care at a old folks assisted living place. But she's a piece of work. She's a real piece of work. So that's really all I'm gonna do. I'm going to get off of here. I can't believe how long I've been talking. So I'll try and make this a girl world video. This is Gathering Place.